One reason we procrastinate, even when it feels bad, is the comfort we find in familiarity. It's a peculiar quirk of the human mind, you see. We are creatures of habit, and our brains, well, they're wired to seek out what's known, what's predictable. This isn't inherently bad, of course. It's a survival mechanism honed over thousands of years. But in our modern world, it can lead to stagnation. It can cause us to delay tasks, to put off those things that might lead to growth or change, because growth and change, they're uncertain, they're unknown, and our brains, they shy away from that. They retreat into the familiar, the comfortable. It's a cozy place, this comfort zone of ours, but it's not always the place where we thrive. So I ask you, have you ever found yourself clinging to the familiar, even when you know it's holding you back? Procrastination can be a way to avoid uncomfortable emotions tied to a task. At times, the very thought of starting a project or task can stir up feelings of anxiety, fear, or self-doubt. These emotions can seem daunting, and it's human nature to avoid things that cause discomfort or distress. In essence, we're not just delaying the task, but the emotional turbulence that comes with it. But here's the catch. When we procrastinate, we're not eliminating these negative emotions, we're merely postponing them, and in that delay, these emotions can often amplify, making the task seem even more daunting than before. It's a vicious cycle, isn't it? Now, think back to a time when you've put something off. Was there an emotional undercurrent beneath your procrastination? Chances are there was. Have you ever noticed procrastination as a way of dodging emotions? Our brains love immediate rewards. It's a simple truth that can explain so much of our behavior, including why we sometimes succumb to the temptation of procrastination. You see, when faced with a task, our minds often weigh the immediate pleasure of avoidance against the potential future discomfort of completing the task. And more often than not, that short-term pleasure wins out, leading us to put off the task for another day. This is the essence of instant gratification temptation. The allure of immediate pleasure over long-term benefits. It's like choosing to eat a piece of cake now, knowing well that it could lead to health issues down the line. Procrastination operates on the same principle. It's choosing the comfort of the current moment over the potential discomfort of task completion. So how do you navigate the temptation of instant gratification in your daily life? Breaking the procrastination cycle takes intention and practice. It's like taming a wild horse, challenging but not impossible. One effective strategy involves breaking larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. It's easier to start a task when it doesn't seem overwhelmingly large, wouldn't you agree? Also, consider setting specific, achievable goals. Having a clear direction can keep you motivated and focused. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and your tasks don't need to be completed in one either. Creating a positive and motivating environment can also make a world of difference. Surround yourself with inspiration, whether it's an uplifting quote, a favorite song, or even a photo of a loved one. These small touches can make your workspace feel less daunting and more welcoming. Lastly, don't forget to reward yourself after completing tasks. It's a well-deserved pat on the back for a job well done. What strategies have worked for you in overcoming procrastination? Share your wisdom in the comments.